always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hands it off. At the 35, he's open. They'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They're testing the right side here. Plows through the defense. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there.
2470 RT in the chat.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man?
Yeah, stop whispering though, bro. I told you about that shit.
Have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior.
What you said? You gotta ask one of them. I don't know.
You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Under fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize
attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Here comes that Alabama offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the ground with the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, making noise on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. On the move at the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Got his man on the outside. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Firing to the right, complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score.
question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Dogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to put that push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Lindsey. It's complete on the right side. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Swings it out to the flat. At the 45 on his way. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Running game so far, dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Tide a little extra time to come up with this third down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Oh.
Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical.
Out of my business.
Nice job getting him to the ground.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Hunt. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Fortune this time around. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
Really nice run there. No, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They've always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Looking downfield on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw. It's Lindsey.
Oh, yeah.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner is stopped. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know what thing or two about throwing pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Alabama quickly back to the line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the open.
Look at the angle number 5 takes. What is
Take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown,
what the fuck is that?
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hand off to the lone back. At the 35, he's got more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Hunt. Throws to the wideout. Holds it in.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They run the reverse. Out of the
This nigga slow as fuck.
Not much running room there thanks to From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires to the big fella.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. Fourth down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Handoff to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Hunt. Shoots it to the left.
Still put that bitch in harm's way.
Here on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes out of bounds. No time remaining on the clock, and that'll do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Peppers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind.
Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
On the run, still looking. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
To throw, it's Lindsey. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
They'll give it to the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Alabama pushing the tempo. Wants to throw on third down.
Got that bitch in there.
Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Oh, man, that's tough
Really nice
right
job
there.
there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's looking to throw. And he will score! Touchdown tie! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Who's that, real?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 4 over Wake Forest. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Good timing on the quick out. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Bully ball on third and short. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
They're going to ride this running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Hunt. Buys a little time. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch down the right side. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bulldogs are on the move. He's got two. He's got two. Check. One man in the backfield.
Oh, you gotta make that tackle. I'm at block 70.
And boy, that
Make that block. We gone, man.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man on the right. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Give to the running back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback
Damn.
Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Incomplete and very lucky. That
Oh
one
my God. More wild and so cow.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. The offense changing the play. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Yeah.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at
Mael.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making a big tackle in the open field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Throwing on the run.
So
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was fortunate not
I'm on
to
that
lose
too.
yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
What's out of here, Rob?
From the gun. Give on the inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Clock clock stops, we have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
What
And
up,
guys,
Brad?
they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. They'll toss it to the left.
A little bit.
Like a shot,
I played some 2K for a
I
little
just
bit
got off.
earlier.
Yeah,
Because
gotta
we're
give me some
Superman
runs in
dog.
though.
Quick. They got in there so fast.
Gotta get the
Anticipating
runs
pass on
in.
3rd and
You know
long,
I'm back
but
on
they
that whole heavy
reacted
now.
so well to
In
the
case you
run.
ain't
Chill
heard.
out.
Get the tackle for a
Well, you
loss,
just talk.
and
I've been
now
on that whole
finally
every
get a
day.
forced punt
I'm
here.
purple, all type of shit now.
You ain't
Then
out
they're
there
finna
for
be
real.
red plated. No about. No butt shit. Guess I got there going around and goddamn.
You
Random
better
red
get some of this GTA work.
GTA work. What y'all doing?
After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
Hey,
They say
sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for
it's
it
gonna be
every
a
time.
final
Like
mission
the field goal
at the
miss,
end
make
of this shit
great.
where you can
And
go
listen,
across the
kickers have
bridge and
improved
take
the
all your
last
money
couple of
with you
years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They're
to
going to
go
open
over
this
to
drive with a
GTA 6.
pass. Oh, he had it. The deep
No.
ball was there, and it just
Yeah.
trickled through his fingers.
Shit. They
It's
gonna
great
get
for
some
this
of that action
quarterback
then.
to
I ain't
get
gonna lie.
shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and
Yeah.
run it kind
The
of
mission ain't out
I
yet.
think understanding the situation now on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that
No, it's, I ain't
everything's
got
going
no
to take a
problem like a
little bit
meal
more
anyway
time to
though.
develop if they're going to take those deep
That's what I'm
shots.
saying. You need to get your funds up.
Oh God, no, cause when that GTA 6 come out, oh shit, that's what I'm on every day.
movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it
Everybody
back.
gonna be
The
feeling the same
officials
way.
offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will
2K
take
gonna
the
have a
penalty.
bad year.
I ain't gonna lie, it's so lit though. I ain't gonna lie, realistically, 2K gotta go on drop in June, bro, for them to have a good year.
It don't even
They gotta go
matter.
on drop. Those so they can
And
have a
now
few
on
months
second down
till
for
that
this
shit come
offense.
out. Then motherfuckers gonna play it, cause
Quick
that shit
timeout
come
by
out
the
month after
defense here,
goddamn
trying to
2K. They
make
gonna play
sure
2K for a
everyone
good
has
month.
the same call.
Oh, it.
Offense
Damn, I
gets
went
set
to the
for
wrong
second
thing.
down.
I went to my facility. I meant to go to my bunker.
Somebody sit there and invite.
Let's see, man. I
Looking
ain't gonna lie though,
downfield,
I'm
it's
about to get off
empty.
in a minute though. These niggas probably still
A
gonna stay
deep
on.
throw as the clock winds down. And they can't
I'm saying, I'm
hook
thinking
up,
y'all
going
boy
for
finna
the
do
big
some
play
missions or
on
something.
second down.
They
Now it's
doing this.
3rd down.
They doing
And this
setups.
defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are
Y'all boy
taking
done after that mission or shit? Y'all boy
nice
still
job.
on?
Understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
After that incompletion,
You got the facility, don't you,
you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's
TC?
your go-to play
Yeah, I
call
do.
here in the passing game?
You got the
Where's
Bogdan, don't you?
matchup that you trust
Right.
in to come up with a big one to give
Yeah,
yourself
yeah,
a
that's
chance
what
to
they
stay
be
alive
doing.
and
They
win
just
this
be
game?
glitching this shit back and
Down
forth.
by multiple
I'm on
possessions. You can't
8-1.
come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
I was just hopping on so I can
Here's the
play
throw
with some
downfield
motherfuckers.
late.
Shit,
And
y'all ain't finna play.
complete
I'm finna
on
goddamn get on
4th
that
down and
trash.
landed. They need to keep that drive alive.
Alright.
And that just
Yeah, I
about
might
does it.
just
I think
fly
on
out here to
offense,
my
they look
bunker
bad.
real
The
quick.
offense, listen,
And
they
then I'm
had
about to
to
get
go
off.
for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by 7 possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
He's going to lose a yard on
Hey, I
that
need an
one.
invite though. I ain't
Timeout
to my
Sent you.
called
food
there
yet.
by the defense, desperate to get the ball back
Oh,
and
they might be
save
in the
as much
same
time
lobby.
as possible. After getting knocked back
Nah.
to
I'm
open
in
this
here by
drive, it's
myself.
2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game. But I think you got to give a lot of the credit to their running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown,
Blah, blah.
Georgia.
That boy, he ain't up all today.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver.
What day that boy be working on?
Particularly on offense.
Yeah, every day at work day.
And they tack
Nigga,
on
today,
the
what?
extra point. Kickoff
Every
here
day at
in
work
Oakland,
day,
and this
man.
defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner's going to try to see what he can get.
What you said, man?
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Oh, you talking about from Family Dollar? Yeah, that shit had me feeling mixed feelings.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own
Inside, right?
14-yard line. Back to throw.
And that shit is trash.
Rushes on him. Makes the grab. Running into the open space. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game.
One habit, a whole lot of cabbage. Did you ever join a crew, EA? Or you started your own?
Talking about 2K?
Yeah.
I joined one of them nigga shits. I don't even remember who shit I joined. I joined Mark shit.
Mark. I don't know Mark.
You do know Mark, nigga.
I got probably know about PSN. I don't know about Mark.
Mark from New Jersey, nigga.
Oh, Mark. I'm bullshit.